Show! With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game we're not.
Warning, the following video you are about to see comes from a geek and nerd who loves Marvel content and anime shows. Over here, we do not hold our tongue about anything and give you the most honest opinion about our chosen video topic. We do things that other content creators don't do. If you want someone like you to dissect said topic, subscribe and join other geeks in this space. While you are at it, leave a like on the video. Enjoy.
Alright, time to talk about the Mario movie. How many of y'all saw it, man? I hope if you're watching this video, you already saw the movie. Check it out first before you watch this review, or if you're trying to see if you need to check it out, watch this review and I'll let you know. Alright, so the beginning. The story follows the brothers of Mario and Luigi, and by happenstance, they end up in the Mushroom Kingdom. There, we see Toad, we see Peach, and we see the Kongs, and they all try to get Bowser and defeat Bowser and what he has planned. And that's basically all I can really say. Not trying to spoil the movie for you. This is a spoiler-free review. Alright, so one of the gripes I had, now the movie was great. I'll get to what I ranked at the end. One of the gripes I had was Luigi. Now I know Luigi usually looks soft, but he looked a little too soft in this movie, but I kind of was okay with it just because that's Luigi's character. That's how he is in the games. Now this is coming from a person who hasn't, like, I played Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii. I played Super Mario Bros, like the original one, like on the like an emulator, one of those old phone emulators. But this is coming from someone who really isn't too deep in when it comes to the Mario Bros mythos and all that type of stuff. So I feel like for people who haven't ever played a Mario game, which I would hope is slim, just like saying you never drunk water. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. For people who've never played a Mario game, I think those people would enjoy this movie. It was nice, it was great, it was vibrant, it was details. A lot of the complaints that people had were from the voice acting, that we'll get into that later. And now for me, the story was what it was supposed to be. I don't want to hear anyone say the story was weak, it was mid, it was a straight line story. It's based off a Mario game. Mario games, the levels is one thing. You trying to beat Bowser, or you're going through different levels to get to the Bowser world so you can beat him there. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything complicated. This is not Uncharted, where it's like a super deep storyline. It's not Last of Us, where it's a super deep storyline. And honestly, I feel like it fares well into those two genres and those two movies. And what I mean by that is this movie was one of the better video game adaptations I've seen when it came to being adapted into a movie. Now, if I remember correctly, when the little reports and the rumblings with this movie coming out, they were saying it was going to be live action, like a live action Chris Pratt as Mario, and I'm glad they didn't go this route. Illumination, they did a great job of making everything look colorful and looking colorful. For me, I will probably have it as the best looking Illumination film I've seen, which it was supposed to do that. Obviously, most people know Illumination from their Despicable Me movies, and I like their art style. Their art style really gravitates to me. I like how the humans look in Despicable Me, and I love how the humans look in the Super Mario world. This is going to be a hot take, an underrated take, but Chris Pratt was actually the standout for my taste. I felt like he did Mario justice. Anyone who has played a Mario game, Mario is a man of few words. He says Yahoo, yippee, let's go. It's a me. That's really all he says. That's like his 3 or 4 catchphrases. For anyone who expected him to have an exaggerated Italian accent the whole movie, that's weird. Because one, if that was to be the case, you would get bored and tired of that really quickly, and it will get annoying really fast. I'm glad they didn't go that route. In this movie, they went the route of, we're going to have little hints and splashes of the Italian accent or the Brooklyn accent here or there. And we're going to have them, well, I know, we're going to have hints and splashes of the Italian accent, but he kind of had like a light Brooklyn accent. But, and I was okay with that. A lot of people that was saying, I watched a couple reviews before I made this one, just to see what other people thought of it. I'm not the type of person I'm not going to say what other people say in the reviews. I'm saying everything that comes from my heart. So I saw other people saying that Seth Rogen was kind of aggravating to him. Now, I haven't watched that many Seth Rogen movies, to be honest, so it didn't really bother me. Jack Black as Bowser, he was okay. People had him as a standout. I would have wanted Bowser to have more of a grumpy voice, but for a kids movie and what this is supposed to be, he did a great job of what he was trying to do or what he was trying to accomplish. I will say when it comes to Princess Peach, I forgot the young lady who voiced her. She was good as well. I like the use of the powers. You know, Mario has a couple of powers. He has 3 that are in the game that he uses on a daily basis. He has the mushroom, he has the mushroom, he has the fire flower, and he has the freeze flower, ice flower, whatever. Using those were great, but I would have wished they didn't go the route of showing too many power-ups, because they did show a few. Obviously, I'll tell you that they showed the cat one was in the trailer, but they showed another one as well that I won't say right now because spoilers. But they should have downplayed that a little bit. Honestly, if it was me, I would have had them just show obviously the mushroom, the fire flower. But other than that, it was cool. This is a movie you should see with your family. A nice little kids movie. I feel like adults, everybody is in the mind of critiquing everything way too hard, and some people would find this movie critique this movie way too hard and way too serious. Like there was this one reviewer, she talks like this, so you'll know who I'm talking about. It's a her, and she said something stupid like she didn't understand the cat thing because it was offensive to the Asian community.
When could Mario turn into a cat? I guess like if you're into furries, that works, and maybe that'll play really well in Asian markets. I know they love cats over there, like love cats. But I just felt it robbed Mario of a lot of his personal dignity. I was like, don't do that to Mario. Where's Mario's agent?
Or something like that. And she's a critic as well. So if you're looking at the critic score, don't look at that. Look at the audience score. Nowadays, this movie kind of proves that the audience score is what matters. The critic score is kind of losing its value. It used to be, oh, critics this has a blank critic score. Oh, that's bad. This has a blank critic score. Oh, that's good. With this movie, you can completely ignore that. I find it hard to believe that anyone will come out of this movie saying they hated it, and if you do, you probably have some type of illness or something's wrong with you. This is a happy movie. It's hard to find something that's wrong with it, but since the plot is so simplistic, the characters were great. I mean, I even seen someone on Facebook talk about it didn't have character development. Dude, come on. First, it's the origin movie, so you're not really going to get much character development in the first movie. Now, we'll talk about the sequels. If they were to do a sequel, which I'm pretty sure they will do, that's when you'll kind of expect to get some character development. And you did see that. I'm not going to go into too much, but there was character development that I saw. I don't know about anybody else, but I did see some in there. If they go the sequel route, there's a lot they can still build off of. And if they wanted to, if they didn't want to go the sequel route, the movie is great by itself. It's a great standalone movie. For me, I give it a 9 out of 10. It was probably my favorite movie of this year. And yes, I did see Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So that should tell you. I have this movie over Ant-Man. Marvel, I'm waiting on y'all to bounce back. Hopefully y'all do with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 next month. I got my tickets already. But other than that, it was a great movie. Watch it with your family. Watch it by yourself if you have nothing else to do. Watch it on a date night. You can't go wrong with a Super Mario Bros. Movie. You couldn't go wrong with this. They didn't woke it up like a lot of people, and that's become a major trend now because every movie, especially the kids movies, they bring in politics and they bring in current world stuff into a movie that should be for children who don't know anything about stuff like that. They bring in sexual stuff. It's like, no, keep it a kids movie, keep it simple, keep it clean, and let's walk out. It's 90 minutes, so you're getting bing bang boom. There's no filler, there's no sore moments. Now there are some times where you probably could flesh it out a little more, and I'm pretty sure they were just testing the waters with this one, and they'll probably, when it comes to a sequel, they'll flesh it out more in the next one. Stay for the post-credit scene or mid-credit scene. There's a credit scene out there that's really a callback to kind of a little joke that was in the movie, and that's nice. But yeah, love the video, like the video. I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. I'm really finna close in on 60 by the end of this week. If you're new here, I make Marvel and anime content, and I sometimes make movie content that's different. Let me know any video recommendations. Let me know. I got a couple video ideas, bangers dropping this week. Subscribe and be on the lookout. We're going to dive deep into the Marvel world. We're going to dive deep into the AI world. That should catch you. We're going to dive deep into some Flash, some Justice. We're going to get into everything. So if you want to stay here, if you want to have an unbiased opinion, come here, join the geeks. This is what we do over here. And yeah, I'm out. Peace. Great.